Taurus, there's some type of unforecasted drama, challenge, change in plan, a wrench thrown. That's what it feels like, because you have drama out here for your money, career, fortune reading. It says, beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. So it's as plain as that for those of you where you're dealing with that in your workplace. And for others of you, it feels like you're trying to purchase something, or there's something that you're wanting to invest some money into or some time into, and there's some type of challenge that's coming out of nowhere, some type of barrier that's getting in the way, and it's creating a sense of drama, right? It's keeping things from running and rolling as smoothly as it could, or what you think how it should be rolling. So investment, it was actually the first card that popped out here, and it says, invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. This card popped out in reverse, upside down. For some of you, it's been hard to think about saving or investing. And Taurus, that's not exactly who you usually are, but it feels like there's something that you really believe in, something that you really want, and you want to invest your time into it, your money into it. It can be just as simple as a new item to have in your home, a new purchase, a car, a home, clothes, jewelry. It could be just something like that. But for some of you, it's related to maybe education, going back to school, a tool that can help up-level you in some way. And you're working through it. You're really wanting it, but you're not sure if it's the right time to make that kind of investment. So you're going back and forth right now. Money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Another thing that's coming through, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, is that some of you are working around people that have a lot of drama, a lot of gossip going on. It doesn't feel good to you. You're not the right vibration to be there. It's not working. And so because it feels a little bit fragile, like nothing feels certain in this moment right now, it's going to be important for you to watch your money and be intentional about your spending right now, just in case type of situation here. And then progress is out here, and it says, it seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a choice. And this was in reverse. It's hard for you to be still right now. It's hard for you to wait on this investment right now. Again, some of you, it just kind of feels like you really want to make a decision. You want to invest in something. You want to use your money and spend it in a way that's going to bring you some type of gratification, but you know deep down it may not be the right time. That's the energy that I'm channeling for you right now. Manifesting beneath the deck, and it says you have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. This is a hard energy to be in, because sometimes it can feel like things are lighting up, you know, like the ground is hot beneath us and we need to get moving, we need to get rolling, but we know that it's not exactly clear to jump right into whatever we want to do to make that investment the way that we want to. It's a little bit of needing to kind of be in it for a moment. And also what you're probably going to need to do, Taurus, right now is create some boundaries, especially for those of you where you're working around people who are dramatic and it hasn't been good to you or kind to you, okay? So we're going to get some cards out here to refine this message, and then also get some advice out here for you as well, whatever it is that spirit wants to communicate to you and give you, all right? If anyone's DMing you, private messaging you, hitting you up in the comment section, requesting a reading with you, friend, it is not me. Be cautious out there. Be careful out there, okay? You can report and block if you'd like to. All right. So God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Taurus here, when it comes to investments, money, career, fortune, their money, making progress, taking steps to their dream, their goal. God, angel, spirit guides, what are they working through right now? Who are they in this energy right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Taurus, please, what do you want us to know? Can't see what that is yet. Okay, all right. Gonna need some strength. And I'm feeling this really strong. You have this impulse to do something. What just came through for some of you, it almost feels like by sitting still in this and just, you know, exercising that patience, for some of you, it makes you feel like you're not doing enough, like you're not taking your life serious. You're not taking matters serious by being still and strategizing a little bit more. But that's just an illusion. There's something about what's happening right now in this very Leo energy. And Leo oftentimes have that attribute about them. They want to move along. You're also a fixed sign too. You like movement. You like to see growth. But you're going to need to hone it. You're going to have to tame that lion that's ready to eat and go out and move and make something happen. Collaboration is really important for you here. That's teamwork, working with other people, and then getting out of your own way. I love, thank you, God, Angel, Spirit, guys, to see this particular card upside down, getting out of the cage, getting out of your own way. So this is the energy that you're in right now. It could be that there's something that you want. Maybe some, the threes are expansion, tools to help us expand things in the financial world, right? In the money, career, finance world. You could be working with someone and you're trying to get some type of like maybe a car loan, bank loan. You're trying to, a home loan. You're trying to maybe renovate something. You're needing some type of tool to expand something in your life. Or this just could literally be an investment of some kind that over some time it's going to be prosperous for you. It's going to be lucrative for you. And you're going to need a little bit of strength to read the fine print. You're going to need some strength in believing that if you really sit with it and take your time, it's still going to be successful. Not to let anyone pressure you to do something that you're not ready to do. Not letting, the fear of loss, or, if any of you're working through some different, debts, you're trying to pay things down, not letting anyone that you're working with right now in the financial sector, force you into anything that you're not ready to do. Because sometimes, when we're going through something, when we're already right at the precipice of being desperate, sometimes someone who's trying to offer some type of loan or resource or money, it can be really appealing and appetizing because we're like, yes, I want the freedom right now. And it seems like you're ready to have it. You're ready to get out of some type of debt. You're ready to get something jump started with your finances. But this just kind of feels like a caution energy. Use discernment. Be strong about how you're interacting. Be patient with yourself. Taurus, you know what to do. You are really good about seeing through people and things, okay? So that's what you're working through right now. Now we're going to get some cards out here for any advice for you, okay? God, Angel, Spirit Guides, advice for Taurus, please, when it comes to their money, career, fortune. What advice do you have so that they can make a great decision, continue to make great decisions so that they can be prosperous and abundant the way that they desire to be? God, Angel, Spirit Guides, what advice do you have? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What advice do you have for Taurus, please? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. I don't know what that is yet. Oh, thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. All right. Some of you, you probably had to, you already have been doing the hard work of saying, oh, I really want this right now, but I'm going to wait. Okay. And that's hard. And you're sitting in that, and maybe you're having questions about if you made the right decision by saying like, nope, something's not right. I'm just going to let my money stack up a little bit more. I'm going to wait to leave this job. Whatever the thing is where you're like, I'm going to use some temperance here. I'm going to be strong enough and disciplined to do this the right way, whatever that is. Spirit wants you to know that you made the right decision. The 10 of Pentacles is here. The thing that you're after is going to happen. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides, for Taurus. Thank you. The abundance, the prosperity that you are anticipating, that you want, your reason why you're taking this route and you're going through all of this, feeling like it's never going to work out. It's never going to happen. You're never going to get the results that you've been looking for. Spirit is like, yes, you are. Every time I make a hard decision, I'm like, oh God, what did I do? Did I really hear you right? When I get all doubtful. And maybe it's a decision that I've made that's bringing me to my knees in life. When this card pops out for me, and maybe for you too, Taurus, you've been seeing it in your own readings. If you read for yourself too, I'm sure it usually is a sign that Spirit is like, you made the right decision. Be happy in your decision. Give it some time. you're there. You're on the right track. I love this for you. Thank you, Guiding Angel Spirit, guys. Your hard work is going to pay off. Your investment of time, effort, discipline is going to pay off. Thank you, Guiding Angel Spirit, guys. And then you also have the King of Cups in reverse. And so this feels like cautious not to get too emotional. You know, when it comes to money, you can't, you know, scared money is no good money. You know, I don't know why God is telling me to tell you that. Scared money is no good money. That's an emotion. And so it just feels like with your hard work, focus on the fact that you have the skill, the talent. Focus on the fact that you have all of the knowledge that you need. Focus on the fact that it's your turn. It's your time. Taurus, you are a really wonderful planner. You're really good with money. You know how to grow things in the world. You know, when I think about the Empress, I think about you. When I think about when I think about Earth and growing things in the world, I think about you. And so this just feels like, be cautious, be careful. Do not get overly emotional here. Your emotions are not really needed right now. This isn't the time to, if you get too emotional, too in your passion, it might distract you from your goal when you started this journey. There's something that you knew that you could have. There's a reason why you started this, and you have been working diligently on this, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on track. You're doing a wonderful job, friend. So do not keep that strength, because you don't want to be overly emotional, making emotional decisions here with the King of Cups being in reverse. Friend, that is what I have for you. If you're interested, you could follow my personal TikTok. I'll have it somewhere here on the screen. Check us out. It's self-love stuff, working through dysfunction, little fun, silly messages daily. So if you're interested in that, check me out over there. I'll follow you back. I'd love to interact with you over there. In the meantime, I'm wishing you well, and I'm very, very proud of you, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye.